Oh, this is going to be fun. Well, it's not every day you see two of these coaches next to each other. And yeah, I'm filming with one hand, I have a coffee in the other. Just thought it'd be a pretty cool little thing to make a note of. So, next, on to Oxford. Well, we've gotten to where we're going today, which is Oxford. Never been here before, don't know what this is. It's a building of some sort. I'm assuming it's a local church or cathedral. Probably a church, judging by the size of it. Right next to the Five Guys. Okay, but today we're going to go take a look around, see what's here, and hopefully that lot up there don't open. Or it turns to a blue sky. Probably not going to happen, but I can be hopeful. So over here is something known as American Candyland. I'll be sure to let a few of my friends in the States know about that one. And then just over here, a place that pretty much everyone knows about, Itsu. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never had a chance to have a look at it myself. And then right next to that is a KFC. It brings more questions than it answers. There's the Oxford souvenir shop, although it's got all inquiries on it, so I guess somebody is trying to buy the shop as a souvenir. Well, the first interesting spot, it's a post box. Not just anything, it's apparently a priority post box from many, many years ago. As to what year, I've got no idea. And also a very cool looking road. Oh, come home. Yes, please come home. Well, you're missing dinner. Oh, hello pigeon. How's your day going? You good? That's good. So walking a bit further down, there's this place called Westgate, which has got quite a fair few shops on the outside, and the massive bright yellow building over there. I've got no idea how on earth you even say that name, but there's a lot of stuff going way down there, and it's very, very intriguing. Right, I might get criticised for this one, but I'm more than happy to accept any criticism. I found the cool bit is, in Oxford, there's like this little Pride crossroad thing. I love that. Well, there's a crane here. I can't put across how tall that is, by the way. It is incredibly tall. Here's something interesting. Right outside Oxfordshire County Council is a really, really Siren's quiet. There we go, finally. But looking at here, there is the old Oxford County Road sign for the B4031. Chipping Norton, Burford, Hempton, Diddington, Buckingham, Bathurst, Bloxham, Banbury, Netherbourne, Leadwell, Sanford, St Martin. And I'm not quite too sure what's on the other side. Let's have a look. What have we got? We have the exact same thing. It's still cool nonetheless. And then down here we have an entire plaque about everything, so I shall pan across it slowly. And yeah, it's all kind of interesting, the amount of stuff that's here. So as it turns out, in this little bit of Westgate, there's, well, quite a lot. On upper ground we've got a roof terrace, and we also have a lower ground somewhere beneath our feet. And also over there is a place called Donut Time, which is actually really kind of cool. I'm very tempted to go and have a look there. So looking back around, I cannot tell, or I cannot say the sheer amount of stuff here. It looks like a very small building from the outside, but as soon as you get to the inside, there's shops just absolutely everywhere. And that too. So here's something unusual. A sort of trike bike thing suspended by many balloons. I wonder where I've seen this idea before. So you might have seen in that last bit of footage, there were these things at the end. Apparently they're massive sculptures of balloon dogs. That one down there is a stretching balloon dog in the red, and the downward balloon dog in the yellow. As to why they're here is beyond me. I really do not know. Somebody in the comments, please let me know. And also, what is that thing right there? I do not understand. It's like a globe, but it isn't, but it is. as it turns out, we didn't quite get enough time to go and have a look around the museum, but there have been a couple of interesting cars out here today, although a lot of them seem to disappear the second I turned the camera on, because we did have a nice TR6, and we also had a nice Audi TCRS. And we also had a Honda not CRX, but not a CRV either. It's an interesting little thing. I'll try and see if I can find a photo of it and put it on the screen here, but if not, then Google search failed me. Anyway, this has been an interesting look into the wonderful world of Oxford and a Prius apparently. And yeah, now I've got to wait for a coach. If there's any more, it'll be tagged onto the end of this video. So let's go do stuff, I guess. But that's something. An interesting note, there's been what looks to be a race today because there's been so many different cars coming through on trailers, which is honestly kind of mental. Oh, and the fact we're in a traffic jam might have been caused by a collision or something further down, because this poor cop is still sat here and I started this clip 25 seconds ago. On a better note, while we're stuck in traffic, at least the two sort of race cars have moved up alongside us. There's a Civic back there, there was also a Renault Clio earlier and a Ford Focus. But over here we also have a sort of very much older version of a Civic. You might remember this type from, I don't know if that video's been out yet, but from the York video. I might have just spoiled my own future content. Unless I've uploaded that already, then I'm going to feel like a right prat. But anyway, there's an interesting little track-built Civic here. And I'm probably going to stare at this for the next half hour while we're stuck in traffic. So as you can tell from the little bit of B-roll, we're now in Peterborough at a service station, and that is where I shall be leaving this video, because that was the day in Oxford. There is a massive lorry right next to me. Hello. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you want more places, or you've got some places in mind that you reckon I should go and take a visit to and make some videos on, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because that would be very much appreciated. But for now, the coach is getting ready to go back, and I've got approximately, well, when my camera focuses, it doesn't want to focus, but I've got about approximately 3 minutes to get back on there. So I'm gonna go do that. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Tech out.